Hello and welcome to the Time with Teacher tutoring program at the Cherokee Regional Library system. Today I'm going to show you how to book your very first 30-minute session with our new booking software, which is called Goes Through TutorBird. Before we get started, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about our program in case you haven't used it before. Our tutoring program is free for you. You can book a session at any of our 4 branch libraries at Chickamauga, Trenton, Lafayette, or Rossville. And most importantly, this program is made possible through a very generous grant from the Frank P. Pierce Foundation. And the intention of this program is to help those students who are currently at risk and danger of failing one or more subjects. We know that it takes a village to raise a child, and we know that the public library is open during hours where school tutoring programs can't always reach our kids. So on the weekends, during summer vacations, in the evenings. And so we are so happy to partner with our schools and make available these tutoring times for your children. So just please note that that our tutors are paid through this grant program, and if you don't show up, we still pay them. So if you are going to miss your session, please do cancel it so that we can be the best stewards of the money that we are being given through this program. Okay, so let's get started. This is the homepage of the tutoring software, and you can access it by going directly to tutoring.chrl.org, or this is also linked out of our website, which is chrl.org. So a couple of different ways to get there. You can bookmark it on your computer, or you can just remember to go through our website to access it. But this is what the booking page looks like. So for the very first time that you create a session through this software, if you don't already have a tutor and you've not been through our program before, your very first step is to go to the Our Tutor section. Now, here's one thing that you should know. You can go to any branch. If there is a tutor that you really love that teaches at Chickamauga, but you happen to normally use the Lafayette Library, that is okay. If you are willing to drive to Chickamauga, go ahead and book your tutor that tutor is at Chickamauga. That is fine. But let's just say that you're starting off today, you've never been through the program before, Lafayette is the closest library to your home, you want to pick a library, you want to pick a tutor from Lafayette, you will click on Lafayette Tutors. Now, this program works best when your child sees the same tutor from session to session. And so we really have done our very best to give you a good snapshot at all of our tutors so you can read about them, see what they are, what they specialize in, see where their heart is, and hopefully through this you can kind of find a connection with the tutor that your child will like. So go ahead and read through these. I'm reading through these, and as I scroll down, I see Lori here, and I see that she really kind of specializes in early childhood reading skills. She does letters and sounds of all vowels and consonants, writing, language. So this seems to be exactly the tutor that I want for my child who is on the verge of reading and just needs a little bit more help. And so I have selected, in my mind, I have selected Lori here. And you might go through and maybe just jot down a couple of names of tutors that really kind of stand out to you. So you've got that in mind, you feel like you know which tutor you want. That's great. Now you are ready to start your relationship with your tutor. And so the next step is going to be to book now. Now, this book from availability function gives us the ability to kind of see all of our tutors across Chickamauga and Dade County and Lafayette and Rossville by the topics that they specialize in. And they will show up in a various amount of places. So they might show up under elementary reading, they might show up under math. You already know that we want Lori, so we're just gonna go and scroll through until we see her name. It doesn't matter. There's no, if you book her under math, but you really want her help with reading, that's fine. We're just looking for the tutor's name. Now, side note, if you didn't care about which tutor you got, you didn't want to read through the bios, although we really suggest that you do because we really want you to know about their background. And we do have 1 or 2 tutors who are working on their teaching degree, but they haven't gotten it yet. it's going to show up there in that biography. So if that's something that matters to you, please, please, please do read the biography on all of our tutors. But in this instance, we are searching for the name, and because we have Lori in mind. But let's just say that you really didn't care about their biography and you just wanted to know what their specialty was. We do have those broken out here, so you could go directly to Book Now and kind of get a pretty good idea of which tutors could help you with what. But again, we really do encourage you to read those biographies because that's the first step towards creating a relationship between you and your child's tutor. All right, so in our mind, we have selected Lori Burridge, and I found her here under elementary reading. That makes sense. That's what impressed me about her. And so I'm going to click on elementary reading, and then I'm going to scroll down and click book and sign up. And another note, this may look different when you see it. We are in the onboarding process of getting all of our tutors onto the program, and we do need to do a little bit of cleanup on the subject heading. So this might look a little bit different when you come in, but the principle is the same. So we're going to click book and sign up. And then you'll see here up at the top, it says any tutor. I'm going to select Lori so I know that's who I am, whose schedule I am seeing. I see Lori is here, and I'm going to scroll through for a program in July. Let's say that Thursdays work best for me. I'm going to pick July 3rd here. Now you'll see that I have no availability past this point. That's because our program does not allow you to book more than 3 weeks in advance, and we don't want you to have more than 3 sessions on the calendar at once. So just know that going forward. So here we are, we've picked Thursday, and on the right I can see all of the sessions that she has available. So I'm going to click on this noon session. This is summertime. I'm going to take my child here at lunchtime, 3 o'clock at 12. And then you see that there is lots of available options in terms of rooms. This is something that's a little housekeeping for us. We only have 7 rooms at Lafayette available for tutoring at any point in time. And looks like room 1's already booked, but there is a place to meet at room 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, this might change as well. The wording might change, but it really doesn't matter. Just pick one, unless you know that you want room 3, in which case grab room 3. But just go ahead and pick one of those, and then we're gonna click next. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and start typing in the name of my child. I'm going to press sign up. All right, so I see here that I have signed up, and at this point you will want to check your email, because at this point you will have been given an email that allows you to create a password so that you can log in to your parent portal, your student portal, and book directly from there in the future. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. When I want to book again in the future, I can go to login, and I'm going to log in as myself. And I'm going to go to calendar, and I will see that I have all of my children here. Here's the one that we just did, and here is and here he is right here. Now, when I am ready to book future appointments, when I click book now, it's going to remember that Lori is my tutor. And so all of Lori's availability is going to show up in my calendar, and I can then book directly from here. And now you are ready to book your first session. We look forward to working with you and your child at the library.